Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're just going to do a really quick little walk around video, let you know what's going on. There's a lot going on. There's always a lot going on. And let's get to that footage. Okay, the first stop we're going to make is over here with the squash. And you might remember that Mark transplanted some of those. And they're getting big and they're putting out their big leaves. Come over here and look. Chubb's tomatoes. Yeah, they're going to need thinned a little bit, but they're big, pretty Chubb's tomatoes. And so the garlic. It's not going to be terribly long before they come out either. And then we'll replant those beds. And you can see the peas are about done. All the pods are big and full. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get those picked probably tomorrow. And then we'll have this bed. And we have one other bed over here. These are all about the same. They are just absolutely perfect. But those are going to come out too. So probably get those picked probably tomorrow, I think. And when I get them all picked, then I'm going to recondition that bed. And we're going to replant it. And there's the third bed of garlic. And then we're getting into the onions. And this is the second squash bed. You can see they're getting all their big leaves out too. And I have about decimated the spinach because we've been eating the spinach the last few days. But probably go ahead and finish picking them, and probably just go ahead and replant that bed too. But hold on, we got more to look at. We're going to peek in on a couple of these nice big broccoli, and those need to come out too. So I'll probably go ahead and cut those tonight, and then what we'll do is we'll recondition this bed, and we'll replant in here too. You see nice big heads of broccoli. And I'm going to slip over here. I'm going to look at all these little peppers that I planted. And it's about time they need thinned. And I hate to do it. Hate to have to cut any kind of pepper plant. They're one of my favorites. But those are going to need to be thinned. And the next step, I come over here and look at the bucket garden. And it's the pepper and onions. And this tomato plant is just absolutely going crazy. But you might remember the little tiny one. Yeah, we have gotten quite a bit bigger. And probably, since they're already blooming, but they're still a little small. Not really, but kind of. But I probably would like to get a little bit more growth on them. So what I'm going to do is come through here, probably pinch all the blooms off, and give them a little boost. That way they get a little bit bigger before they start really putting tomatoes on. The peppers and the beans. And look at this. The potatoes, the hairy potatoes, are blooming. Not really sure exactly what to do with that. I don't know that I've actually ever seen a potato plant go ahead and bloom. But we'll do a little bit of research into that. They're just so happy. Yeah. And here's all the big pepper plants. And you might remember these little guys. They were the ones that were bit off, and they've definitely got new growth on them. And more pepper plants. And we'll kind of walk over here. I gotta be careful. I'm walking on the mulch, and I'm barefoot, and it's kind of prickly. Let me take a look at the cabbage, and so the husk cherries. They are actually a weed, but they're a very delicious weed. But I did put a couple of little squash in there, and they're really happy too. But it's been a really busy morning, and I've been up to a big project, so we're going to go over there and check it out. Now you might remember all the scurvy looking tomato stakes, and that I wanted to go ahead and get that all cleaned up so we could get the tomatoes planted. And I got all of that cleaned up, obviously, and went and got a bunch of tomatoes, and I've been working on this bed. Now I did make a video on every step-by-step of it, and I believe that one will be out tomorrow. But I'll show you all the little cages that Mark made for me. We have had a little trouble with the rabbits, so we're trying to protect the new tomatoes. And he made me a bunch of those, but we did kind of run out of time, so what we did is we took the bottoms out of some of these old pots so that we could use those too. Try to keep you pesky little rabbit from eating all of my tomatoes, because one thing I absolutely love to can is homemade tomato sauce, and definitely need an awful lot of tomatoes for that. But hold on, I got another surprise. Now if you can't tell by that big pile of scruff, been busy getting the sweet potato bed and the new pumpkin bed ready to go. Probably we'll run up to Myers tomorrow afternoon and get the slips. We have all the dirt and the bone meal and everything that we need. And it's still kind of mounded up from the last time that I came in here and dug up potatoes. So what I'm going to do is go through there and loosen the soil up a bit with the shovel and re-level it. Then we're going to top it off, and we're going to have it all ready to be planted. And I have been filling the pumpkin bed up with all kinds of organic material over the winter. And there's plenty of good organics in there and an awful lot of chicken poop. So we're going to start working on that too. One thing about putting the pumpkins in is we would like to have them for Halloween. So what we're going to do is count the days back, and we'll plant them so they come out right exactly on Halloween. But we've got this all ready, and I'm so excited because sweet potatoes, yeah. I know I have so many favorites, but absolutely adore growing sweet potatoes and digging them out. So I'm really happy. I know it's kind of late in the season, but we really do have a long growing season. So really excited to get those in. And it's not going to be very long, because I believe that tomorrow afternoon I'm going to go up to Myers and get the slips for it. So hold on for that, and we'll be right back. Okay, I think the last clip of today's video will come down through here and look at all of the cucumbers and all of the pretty flowers. And my chicken. Some more cucumbers up there in the big pot. More of these pretty flowers. And I think I am quickly coming to the realization that one right there might be my favorite. That deep purple is just so pretty. But put our little polka dot plant over here. Come back over here. More pretty flowers. More cucumbers. More of them up in that pot too. More cucumbers, and it's kind of hard for me to see up there. I hope I'm getting enough of a picture of them. More cucumbers. But let's take a long look down at my collection. All the pretty flowers. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And I'll be back in just a minute to talk to you one more time. Okay, so that's all the footage that I have for today. It's a sweltering hot day, and I think it's supposed to be 91 today, and then 92 the next couple of days. And yeah, I just washed my hair, and I came out here because I knew that it would only take a few minutes to dry it. That kind of heat, it's just crazy. But there's so much going on, and actually I've got peas and broccoli that are going to come out, and we'll be replanting those beds. And it's going to be kind of a busy week, but a lot of busy work. I have quite a few things that need weeded, a few things that need a little bit of a fertilizer boost. So I think there's going to be quite a bit this week that's going to be maintenance related. We do have quite a few beds that will be coming open, so we'll be replanting those. We have sweet potatoes coming up, tomatoes, and yeah, plenty to keep busy. But do have to, do a few of those chores. You got to get caught up. We were a little bit behind in getting some of these things in the ground, but it's just kind of how life works out. And now it's time to kind of step back a little bit, and a few harvests and some maintenance and stuff that we've got to get working on. And I know the boys are going to be working in the shop again starting tomorrow, so it's never ending. There's just so much to do, and I think that's why I really enjoy this life, is because no 2 days are ever exactly the same. But I am really glad that you chose to spend a few minutes with me today, and I'm not going to keep you any longer. I know you've got things to do too, but if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell to let you know when we have a new video out. Wow. I think that thought left the station and didn't come back. So, okay. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to ring that little bell. What else did I miss? Oh, comments. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything on your mind at all, please leave them in the little box below. We do our best to get to each and every one. And it's already been a long day. I'm wore out, and it's about time to eat, so I need to get out of here. anyway, I am really glad that you chose to spend some time with me today. And as always, remember, we love you. And we'll see you in the next one.